back to Beards on Gaming. How are you today, Mark?
You started before I did the stopwatch thing.
I'm well aware.
Yeah. You just like to do this to me.
Yeah, I like to fuck you over. I don't have anything planned to fuck you over today, though. Besides that.
Saying that is the most... it makes me the most nervous I've felt in a very long time.
Really?
Yes.
Why is that? What?
Yeah.
You look at me like I'm a bad person. I'm not, Mark. I'm a very nice person.
Uh-huh.
Welcome back. We're doing this on an off week because I think we're flopping weeks now.
I believe so. Just because of some scheduling issues that have happened and are going to be coming up in more recent days. I think we're going to be swapping weeks. So if those few that actually listen to these podcasts, rejoice.
No one listens.
For those few that actually listen to this podcast...
I think it has one listener at this point, and it's me.
It's whatever.
But welcome back. We're talking about the Frontier jobs on Red Dead Online.
Yay!
Which will be our 6th Red Dead Redemption 2 titled video.
It's enough.
Not video, podcast, but yeah.
Because neither one of us bothered to play Borderlands 3.
I didn't even know it was out.
Yeah. And apparently there's not much to talk about. And I played more Astral Chain, but there's really nothing to talk about besides that the story is the most painfully generic thing ever. It hits every single stereotypical anime story.
I thought you were liking it.
No. Well, no, I'm just saying the story hits every single beat.
Yeah.
Every single predictable anime story beat without trying to spoil too much.
Okay.
But it's still goddamn fun.
Is the combat good in it?
Oh, the combat is amazing.
Is it just a go from level to level thing, or is it a go around and explore and...
Yes. There are levels. In between levels, there is exploring both the police station and the city.
Okay. Is it fun to explore, or is it basically just like Fire Emblem, go around and talk to people?
It's both.
All right.
It's both.
Okay. On a scale from Yakuza
of what is necessary
to Fire Emblem, what is it like? Is it like a bunch of interactive things, or is it just basically going and see what everyone has to say?
More than Fire Emblem.
More than Fire Emblem, just going to see whatever.
But nowhere near Yakuza.
Okay.
And I would say more than Fire Emblem, just because most of the people that you would bother to talk to and the facilities you would bother to use are all within like a few yards of each other. They're all in the same station.
Okay.
And then going around the city is like side missions and exploring and all these just random stuff. And it's not as dense as what you need is way more condensed. Yeah. And everything in the city is nice to explore, but there's not a hell of a lot. It's mostly just to explore and do side missions.
I find myself liking the Deus Ex style of cities, where like you can go around and find fun things to do that have nothing to do with the story, but have their own...
You mean like dunk those buckets?
Dunk those buckets?
Are you telling me that in Deus Ex Human Revolution, you never went to the basketball court and just sank sick dunks?
No, I didn't.
Go do it. It took me like 10 times.
Are you talking about the sequel?
This augmented super soldier being like...
Are you talking about the remake or the sequel to the remake?
I'm talking about Deus Ex Human Revolution, the first of the remakes.
Okay. I didn't know there was a basketball thing.
Yeah, go for it. Go do it now. Go reinstall Deus Ex Human Revolution.
I was considering it. No, I beat that one. I was considering about reinstalling the sequel, which I never beat.
Mankind Divided?
Yes.
Honestly, maybe I'll do that at some point.
I really liked the original as a kid.
Yeah. I've been having this weird like desire to go back to certain, particularly first-person RPGs that I just never felt like I gave a huge amount of time. Like I reinstalled Fallout 4 very recently.
I just realized that there was a soundboard that I should have added that I didn't.
Oh, I never asked for this?
That one would be a nice one, but even better would be...
That's a shame.
What a shame. That's a shame.
What a he was a good man. What a rotten way to die. That is the best. That is the best. JC Denton's That's a anyone who for whatever reason doesn't know what we're talking about, JC Denton That's a Shame is the funniest goddamn video on the internet, and I will fight anyone who disagrees. It kind of perfectly sums up that. See, because Adam Jensen is if you think Adam Jensen, the new protagonist,
is it uncaring
is a robot, JC Denton is actively bored by everyone talking around him. There is a woman lamenting that her father is dead, and he's just... That's a shame.
The hilarious part about that video is that he killed him right in front of her, and he's saying that.
With an anti-material rifle, like, They're close.
What was it? That or was it a rocket launcher?
It was a big fucking sniper rifle that he just headshot.
Okay. What a rotten way to die.
What a rotten way to die. And he leans in on the mic enough to hear that lip smack is the best.
But yes, do you know that game had a sequel?
Yeah, Invisible War, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Apparently was awful.
So there were three endings to the original.
Uh-huh.
You could choose to side with the Illuminati, who I believe you were working for the entire time.
Okay, makes sense.
Unknowns to you.
It's cyberpunk overarching conspiracy.
Yeah. You could choose to side with the anarchists that just shut down all technology, go back to primitive shit.
Okay.
By the way, all these choices are terrible.
Yeah, right.
And siding with Helios, which is a computer program, which basically just,
Are we moving closer towards the, singularity of human consciousness? Is that what that ends up being?
Yes.
Kind of awesome. What's Invisible War?
That is the canon ending.
Helios is the canon. Oh, that's weird. That sounds like the weird option that would, destroy the universe and doesn't seem...
In the sequel, J.C. Denton and his brother survive, and Denton is Helios now.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah, that's neat, right? But you still stuck with the same three shitty ass choices, and if you help Denton finish what he started in the first game, everyone just gets taken over, and there's one consciousness, Helios.
So I was also told that, and similarly in Human Revolution, there were 4 or so shitty choices.
Okay, there might be one that I don't know or don't remember then.
And I don't remember actually what all of them were. I could not tell you.
It's the Illuminati. It's Helios. It's the
No. I'm sorry. Human Revolution, not the original.
Oh, No, there wasn't really
there was 3 choices. They all felt not great. None of them really felt like an ending. But then Adam at the very end is like, I picked the best choice.
Yeah.
Well, because he also...
I think they added okay, so they added one later where you could just destroy everything.
I think
and let it sink to the bottom of the sea. But
none
of them are canon. Shit. None of them are canon because they just kind of forget that the ending that the first one happened. They're just like, things worked out.
A character is wearing a different hat in Mankind Divided.
Nothing.
The only one that is not canon is the one where I believe Adam does blow everything up because that means he dies.
Yeah. So nothing you do really affects the world in any meaningful way because the sequel exists.
Yeah. A direct sequel where where any of the endings could possibly happen rather than putting the hammer down and saying this is the canon one. Which I kind of miss when people did that.
I would rather have an ending that just that wasn't a game where it felt like you should have had a multiple choice ending. Mm-hmm. Deus Ex, that felt like one, but whatever.
Mankind Divided.
Mankind Divided didn't feel like that all the way up.
In general, it's really just based down to how do you want Adam to feel about how he's chromed up.
And I only had to do at the end was just go up and type a code right before the final boss does anything, and I win.
But yeah, and my choice for Adam was always, this is the best thing ever. Because here's the thing, and I'm sorry that we're getting off actual topic.
I don't care.
Yeah. Because here's the thing, when I was going through Human Revolution, I felt that the question that they're posing is, would you mechanically augment yourself to improve your body or replace limbs with
I already do.
And that's the thing. It's like, what are you talking about? I carry around a smartphone. You have glasses. I know people with pacemakers and hearing aids.
Yeah.
I know people today, though it wasn't at the time of Mankind Divided, there are people today with bionic prosthetics that would fucking work.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the answer is, fucking of course I would.
If I lost piece of my body, fuck yeah, I would want bionic parts.
Now, granted, we're not to the point in Deus Ex where people are literally chopping off otherwise normal arms to replace it with robots because they're not that good.
Yeah.
But once they become good... Guess what I'm doing, Dave? And I was surprised. And seriously, here's the thing. I thought, at the time in Human Revolution, that it was unrealistic, that it was 50-50, that people were actually like, oh, I don't want to pollute my body with all that garbage. And I just felt that was stupid.
Yeah.
These people were even given the time of day. To be considered.
Yeah.
And then I talked to more and more people about, not necessarily Human Revolution, but about, quote-unquote, transhumanism, about, replacing... your body with mechanical parts, and I just think, whatever's the big deal? But there was a bunch of people I talked to that are just like, oh yeah, I don't want to do that. Never. I would never do that. I'm like, really? Please
tell me one of them had glasses.
I think one did. And yeah, it was just so strange to me that's like, oh wow, yeah. And so in Human Revolution, there is one part of that makes that more understandable. if you are way against mechanical augmentation, A, are you against it because I don't want to pollute my body? You deserve to be to quote Yahtzee, you deserve to be dumped in the jungle with nothing but a fig leaf. 2, and this is actually the other question of human evolution is I don't want to augment myself because I can't afford the implants and I cannot constantly afford the drug that you need in order for your body to not reject the implants.
Okay.
Wait, well, no, that's a legitimate thing.
Okay.
And now you have a harsh actual divide between the poor people who are normal-ass humans and the rich people who are mechanically augmented superhumans.
That sounds like a good story.
That's actually a good point, and I wish they kind of emphasized it more, rather than augmentations may be bad. So I might go back to playing Human Revolution to make fun of it a bit more.
I don't think they ever went hard on either side, did they?
No. Because it's your choice, Dave.
I remember there was...
God forbid anyone take a stand on a point in a video game.
I remember there was a point where they're like, oh, you should go get the update. I'm like, you're weirdly telling me to get the update.
Was this in Shanghai?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You,
like,
don't want to get that update.
I'm not going to get the update.
And lo and behold, you were rewarded.
Yeah, it was. Have you been updated recently? And then Jensen acts smug like he figured something out. I'm like, no, I didn't do that.
Oh, I'm good, thank you. No, please, really, it's on us. I'm good. Please, really, you really should. I don't think I should.
Maybe it would have added some excitement to that game.
That boss fight was actually super easy, especially if you're playing lethal like me. Which, in case
I didn't play lethal.
I played lethal,
and like I went straight up like non-killing, and I was super disappointed to find out at the end that really doesn't do anything.
You know what? Yeah, that you know the fucking guy, Pritchard, the fucking hacker guy,
yes.
the smug fucking asshole.
Yeah,
always an asshole. He is the absolute worst character in that game, and here's exactly why. When I first started up the game, I wanted to do a lethal playthrough.
Okay.
I wanted to be like proper robot assassin. Whatever. So I killed a number of people in the first mission, and I come back, and Pritchard's like, oh, look at Genghis Khan here, slick with blood from the field of battle. And it's like, okay, fuck you, Pritchard, but okay, I get in these games where you have choices and companions and NPCs will judge you based on your choices, and if I was maybe non-lethal, he'd be like, oh, okay, Jensen, you're cool. Okay, so whatever. And so later on in the game, I restarted my save to do a full non-lethal stealth.
Yeah.
Just trank gun and non-lethal takedowns, didn't kill a goddamn
single person. Does he give you shit still?
Oh, look at Mahatma Gandhi walking here with his enlightened, peaceful ways. And I'm like, fuck you, Pritchard.
Nothing matters.
Nothing. It's not even that if nothing fucking matters, because people will praise you or, like, get on you for either being lethal or non-lethal.
Yeah.
It's just Pritchard is always up your ass about no matter what you fucking do. And he is such a fucking asshole.
Anyways, Red Dead Online.
No, we're talking about this now. Yes, actually, we probably should.
So the new Frontier jobs came out.
Yes, it actually gives you something to do in this game.
They should have been out at launch.
They really should have.
Or at least at the end of beta.
Yes. Yeah, that's actually more accurate.
This feels more like a finished online experience now.
Because with the lack of actual crazy garbage to do, like in GTA Online, you need more focused tasks in this.
All you had was deathmatch and team deathmatch. That's all you had.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't enough. Like, you had this giant open world filled with possibilities, and you didn't use any of it.
You didn't tell us what we should be doing and give us rewards for doing it, outside of more money.
Yeah. And the few things I had to do in the open world, other than go out and make your own fun, was terrible. You had the stranger mission. I think they're called stranger missions?
I think. Maybe.
Anyways, you know what I mean. The little, like, pink marks on the map you go up and talk to a person. Those were terrible. They didn't even work half the time. Probably more than half the time, honestly, every time when I went to try them.
Yeah.
But this now
actually gives me some sort of agency and kind of makes me want to keep going back, not even playing with you. Because that's basically all the time I played Red Dead Online, I've been playing with you, either when I'm here or online. Now I actually feel like doing this on my own for a bit.
Yeah. So Bounty Hunt... so before I even get into the...
There's 3 separate roles. There's Bounty Hunter, Trader, and Collector, each with their own set of missions.
Yes.
That give different kinds of rewards. Mostly cosmetic, granted, but still.
Yes. Now that I'm looking into it more... It seems like you really only have time to do one of these jobs. Because you need to dedicate a lot of time to these things and just to keep them going. And yeah, it seems like you kind of have to pick one and stick with it.
Trader seems to be the only one that needs like constant attention, though.
Yeah.
Bounty Hunter and Collector, you can just leave. And come back to it whenever you want. It's Trader that you need to Like,
True, you can just leave it and let it pile up, but ultimately, just to keep that progress bar going, you need to be on that shit.
yeah. Like, so we spent basically the entire night. We did Trader and Collector a bit,
Yeah.
but we mostly spent the entire night just running Bounty Hunter mission after Bounty Hunter mission. And I am maybe a little bit away from rank 3 of 10.
You don't get much money from doing bounty hunting.
It's mostly for the ranks and the cosmetics.
Yeah, if you're like...
Which are worth it.
If you're in this for fun, definitely bounty hunting.
I think bounty hunting is the most popular of the jobs right now, just because it's what you kind of want to do in Red Dead. You want to go to a place, shoot down some people, and capture a dude, or kill him and bring him back.
Yeah, if you're in this for money...
Kill him and bring him back if you're Dave.
I really can't... Shut up. I really can't recommend Collector. But we're getting ahead of ourselves again.
Of the missions that we did with Bounty Hunter, we were nearly perfect throughout the entire thing, and then you say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get the guy, you cover me. I successfully cover you, and then all of a sudden I get a message
I shot the wrong guy.
I get a message that says the target has been killed. Dave saying, I think I fucked up.
I shot the wrong guy, okay?
It was the mustachio dude in the suit, and there's a bunch of those.
So what? We missed out on, what, $5?
6 cents.
It was $5, but yeah. We got like almost $4 instead of almost 10.
That's not the point, Dave. My professional integrity.
Oh.
At any rate, so the idea of Bounty Hunter is very basic. It's pretty much what you expect. You go to a bounty board, pick a guy or multiple guys, and they give you a mission to go to a place and either start shooting basically everything, follow a caravan where you start shooting basically everything, or go to a place, stealth up to it, scout out the area, wait for the target to arrive, and then shoot up everything. And the only person you don't want to shoot is the target or targets, in which case you either shoot them and take their corpses back, or capture them alive and bring them back to be made corpses later.
I have to say, I feel like a lot of the rewards for these should have been rank 5, because Bounty Hunter, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially since you could do it with Posse, which is amazing. I love that.
Yeah, it was actually very fun, too. I wouldn't have nearly as much fun doing this by myself if I wasn't, being bro team with you. Trader is probably my second favorite.
Yeah, Collector's definitely in the bottom.
Yeah. Not that Collector is terrible or anything. I can see a certain zen to it.
Boring as fuck.
Here's the thing, though. So Collector is you buy a map, or get a map, I believe, by like a weekly given thing. And then you use that map to collect a certain number of items that are scattered across the map. You hunt in a certain area for it until your either controller vibrates or you notice the thing, changes based on the item. You collect all the things, you turn it into the girl. Okay, go get another one. Now, some of the rewards they're giving you are kind of worth it for cosmetics and for money and stuff. But that is not something I would want to do with you. That would
if you're just like running to place and waiting for your controller to vibrate, it's a perfect job for you.
If I'm bored and I have a podcast to listen to,
I guess. But if I was bored and had a podcast to listen to, I'd rather do Trader.
Another thing, if you're bored, you can listen to a podcast.
So, Trader only takes skins. So, when you're hunting, you can only really turn in skins to him.
I mean, so Trader is about you collect parts from animals and hand it into
Not the carcass.
Everything but the carcass that is left. Take it back to your guy, turn in raw materials, then you get supplies either by purchasing them or stealing them. If you're smart, you'll steal them.
Yeah, because supply run costs like 200.
Yeah, and you're not going to get that much back. So he takes both materials and supplies, give it some time, he makes goods, and then you do delivery runs to make money for the goods. Now, this is where, I didn't play this point in GTA Online, but you have often talked about this, how fucking frustrating it was to make these deliveries as a CEO in GTA Online.
So as CEO, you had to go and collect crates. You ordered a shipment of crates. Mm-hmm. And the shitty thing about this is the shipment never goes right. Like, literally never goes right. If it was a fun, like, cool little thing that happened every now and then, yay, but no, it's not. It's just literally something always goes wrong.
Because people have rocket launchers.
No, I mean, just the game. It's like, our crates happen to be stolen. Oh, our crates just happen... Your crates are always stolen. You're always stolen by NPCs.
Weird.
It's never not stolen by an NPC.
There's no way to prevent this?
Yeah, no way to prevent it.
It's just a message that says,
It just happens. You're halfway there, it's like, bad news, boss. And then, bullshit. But the thing is, like, other players just have to destroy these crates.
And then you're out.
Yeah.
You're out time and money.
And this is even the bad part, okay? You have to collect a bunch of these crates, do a bunch of these stupid-ass missions, and fill up a warehouse, and then do a shipment. And chances are you'll be put on a little rinky-dink-ass airplane with no defenses, and be sent to drop it off from place to place. And I have players in fighter jets just flying around me trying to shoot me. I had 3 fighter jets once. I destroyed 2 by ramming into them. And the third one got me. And I lost hours, Mark. Hours of work for worthless players that just wanted a quick $200. Oh, it's frustrating.
Now, granted, you have taken steps to prevent this in this. Not only is it more difficult in this game to do that.
Yes.
You can just... So, what they have changed is that was the only way to deliver those crates. To get that money. There is now 2 separate options in this to make the delivery. There's the short-range delivery.
Which no player
has
a mark on you.
They can find you, and they can shoot and kill you, but you don't get a marker on the map, and it's much harder to see you and differentiate you between another cart on the road.
Yeah.
Which is, you could just deliver to a short-range location and get some quick cash, or you could select a long-distance location, a much longer haul for a lot more money, but as soon as you go a certain distance, you are marked on the map in that instance, and anyone can steal your shit.
But here's the thing,
there are no more fighter jets and bazookas.
Yes. Players can run up, they could shoot you, they could take your shit, but you can just go and take it right back.
But
ultimately, you don't have fighter jets and souped up cars to catch up to people.
Now, well, granted,
you have to ride across the countryside on a fucking horse.
Now, granted,
yeah,
if you're playing by yourself, all a person needs to do is one good shot with a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to it, you're no more or less
capable
gunned up than them. And that's
kind
of
the point. If they take your shit and go, they're not fast on a car. You can just catch right back up and shoot them back.
And this is, while it's not necessary, yes. And while it's not necessary, this is also a good one where posses do work out. Because with both of us doing it, it was way easier.
Oh, yeah.
Though, granted, in this time, we never actually encountered another player trying to steal our shit. It was actually pretty...
We did pass players, but, surprisingly, none of them fucked with us.
I think because they just didn't... Either they didn't know, or may not have just been worth it.
Yeah.
Because imagine, that is actually a tough fight for them, is 2 other players.
Oh, yeah.
And how much do they get our same amount for delivering it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know. I saw someone on the map, it pop right up, it's rival player is delivering cargo, you could go steal, and I'm just I don't want to. Why would I want to go into a long, drawn-out war across the fucking map?
Karma.
For no reward.
For maximum $70. Because that's what they are getting.
Yeah, that's true, too. But, and I kept... you were getting a bunch of shit for turning in for trader stuff, right?
I was getting trader points for giving it to your camp.
Not just trader points, items. I was trading items. It's five bottles of fine brandy, 5 bottles of moonshine. I'm what the fuck?
I don't think I was.
I got a lot of items just for trading shit in.
Maybe because it was your camp.
Maybe, I don't know. But...
Maybe. Or maybe because you were turning in way better stuff than I was just getting, poor pelts and horns. Okay. Maybe it was maybe by giving actually, perfect and good stuff, you were getting items. I didn't care.
But yeah, when I'm feeling tired, I usually end up just hunting in Red Dead Online when I don't want to do anything else.
Now it's actively rewarding you for doing shit like that.
Yeah. During the holidays last year, because it was so terrible, I just, with work and everything, I just sat down and played Red Dead Online, hunted for an hour or 2, and then went to bed.
Yeah.
And
that's about right.
Everything for, I can get for hunting or fishing or anything is just, maxed out for me.
Yeah. Full health. So, ultimately, the roles are super fun. I actually say that it's stuff to do now. So if you were looking to either get into this for the first time or come back into it after a long period of stuff.
We completely missed the vehicles.
Oh, yeah. There's actual buyable carts now. They're both under either Trader or Bounty Hunter.
Bounty Hunter has a jail wagon, which we want.
Yeah, it's a giant-ass prison wagon, and it looks awesome.
I want it so much, because I always wanted a wagon, but I'm I can't. I have to steal one to have one.
And then you can't store it anywhere.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And they also have a hunting wagon, which is great as well.
Yeah.
If I could store pelts in that...
Why is there not a collector wagon? I don't know.
Well, no, because you don't need to collect anything with that. I get it, but...
Why not make it one of the nomad wagons that the
yeah, but that's the thing. You don't need it for your job. These are helpful for your job. With the prison wagon, I imagine people won't be able to escape from that. Because they could escape from your horse.
Oh, you know what? I wasn't even putting 2 together that you actually ends up using.
And if you're just by yourself and you have 2 people you have to hunt, you can put them both in the prison wagon.
Mm-hmm. And if you're hunting around, store a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, a bunch of pelts.
Yeah, okay. I
don't see a gameplay reason for a collector to have a vehicle.
Is it really weird to me that in the time I've been using carts and wagons and the I've never actually stored anything in the back?
I don't think you can.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, I think these are made to add functionality to the game.
Yeah. All right, yeah. But even then, I would want Collector to have one just to round out my, perfectionism and my desire to have 3 of everything.
Yeah. Also, yeah, I know. Also, Bounty Hunter horse is beautiful.
It really is. It really
beautiful red horse. I want it so bad. I wasn't going to make it weird, Mark.
You've already made it weird.
I wasn't going to make it weird.
You've already made it weird.
It's a beautiful horse.
It's a lovely horse.
Just got to decide between male or female.
I think you've already decided.
Male.
Yeah.
You gotta get that. You gotta put those ball physics to work, man.
No.
I gotta figure out.
I literally do not have to.
What would be a good bounty hunter name for a horse?
Gavin.
No, you have Gavin. I can't make it Gavin.
See, I was like deliberating over this for a long ass time, and I'm like, I don't want to make it too edgy. Bequis.
Bequis?
Yeah. Oh wait, what's the fucking? I think it's Dorgar.
Dorgar?
Dhorgar.
What is that?
That's a horse from Warhammer.
Oh, fuck off.
It eats flesh. It's a big fucker. You'll think of something.
I'm trying to think of a fun, like...
What did... I think of Boba Fett's ship. I think it's called the Slave 1.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Speaking of bounty hunting, there's a weapon for rank 10 that it showed off in the trailers that I want.
Is it a weapon or is it a skin?
Skin? No, it's a weapon. It's used like the lasso, but it's something that immediately wraps them up.
It's a bola. Yeah, okay.
I want those bolas.
Yeah.
Because doing it with the fucking rope...
That's way... I mean, it's way easier than that.
So if I could just, like, hit them from the horse and then, like, kill off some people, then come back from them, that'd be great.
And then lasso them from the horse and drag them back to town. I have
like they're a deer.
I have your bounty. Are you sure? Trust me. He looked like the poster before.
Oh, the one thing I hate about this is that every job is pay locked.
Yeah.
You have to pay 15 gold.
With the exception of trader, unless...
I will get to that.
Okay, Jiminy.
Because there's an exception for each one.
Oh.
15 gold for each job, which gold, I don't know the exact point to point for in-game, real-life money. But
I was getting, like, nuggets of gold for doing the bounty hunter missions.
Yes, but still, it's an actual, like, money transaction you need to unlock these jobs.
So my point being that you're getting small amounts of gold for doing in-game things.
Yes.
Yeah, but still. So 15 gold for each job with the slight justification of either buying a license, investing in Crip's camp, or paying the person who's probably fucking you over with the collector job. So what's the exceptions for each? I know the one.
So I know Trader is PlayStation Plus members could get
it for free.
It for free.
He asks for money and you give him nothing.
One, you have to connect your Twitter account.
No. I think it's probably going to be collector.
With something. And do you want to look them up, actually?
Yeah, actually.
But ultimately,
they're all done this beforehand.
They're all paywalls, and I don't enjoy that. Even though I had more than enough gold left over from all like the freebies for playing it when it first started, and the I'm sorry, things are fucked up still. Here's some more gold shit going on. I don't know.
Let's see.
And while you're doing that, let me bitch about battle passes that have been added.
Go for it.
Oh my god, why are there Fortnite battle passes in my fucking Red Dead game? Mm-hmm. Why, Mark? Why?
I don't know, man.
Oh, that's infuriating. So now you can get rewards like Fortnite, and basically any Epic game like Dauntless or shit like that, where you get it's a season pass where you get like free rewards, but if you want all the rewards, like 90% of the rewards, you have to buy this pass, which is 35 gold. Which I don't, like I said, it's really fucking me over now. I don't know the exact gold for dollar price. Mm-hmm. Do you know?
I don't. I haven't bothered. Bounty hunter license.
All right, you got it?
15 gold, or for the bounty hunter, if you've linked your Rockstar and Twitch Prime account.
Oh, it's a Twitch. Okay.
And
I thought it was Twitter.
Is that the one you're sure you read? Because it might be Twitter and Collector.
What's Collector?
Well, Twitch Prime is also another subscription service like PlayStation Plus.
Oh shit, is it?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So you would have had to have been paid.
That's
for this.
slimy. Wow.
Now
the PlayStation Plus one makes sense. Like if they did one for Xbox Live and one for PlayStation Plus. What's the other one, Mark? What's the other one, Mark?
GTA Online for collector.
What?
If you also play GTA Online, you can find the hidden playing cards location to waive the 15 gold bar fee.
In GTA Online. Well, you don't play GTA Online, and I'm not re-downloading it, so I don't care.
So there's good. And then I'll just go double check to make sure there's nothing else for the trader.
They made that one for the shittiest job, too.
Yeah, that's about right.
I've read some things that people say that collector is the best one for making money.
I can see that.
You have to put a lot of work into it, and it just doesn't seem fun to me. Like, bounty hunter, you're hunting people constantly.
I play this for fun.
Trader, you're collecting animal skins by killing them, like hunting, and then turning them in.
It might not even be PlayStation Plus. According to this, it's just if you're on a PS4. Just it didn't say PlayStation Plus. It said if you're playing on a PlayStation 4, the fee will be waived.
Alright, unconfirmed.
Whatever.
But yeah. It was free for us, which is neat. We only had to spend 30 gold, but still, it's 30 fucking gold.
I wasn't going to get Twitch Prime just for Bounty Hunter, and I wasn't going to go get the playing card fee for Collector. So yeah, 30 gold is worth it.
I'm down to like 18 gold now.
I think I am down 2-0.
Of course,
I think I'm down to nuggets.
I spend it in stupid things like emotes.
I spent it on stupid things like more horse stall.
That's a good purchase for that.
Yeah, it is, because otherwise it is like prohibitively expensive.
I have the Prospector jig now, which is...
He's been doing this for 2 days.
Money well spent. That is the best emote in the game, the only one I consider worthy using.
Fair enough.
Maybe the slow clap, but I can't pull that out fast enough for it to be funny.
Yeah.
The Prospector jig, if a bunch of people are just hanging, you can just do that and have people pass you by. It's great.
And they flick you nuggets. Not poor, just happy.
Oh, God.
I always appreciate when I can get you to do that breathless laugh. All right. That's pretty much all I had for Red Dead Online. It's actually worth it to actually invest time into now, I'd say.
If you're holding off waiting for something to be added, something's added.
Yeah, this is the thing that this is the thing I initially recommended people hold off to wait for, and it's kind of worth it.
Because before, like, posses had no real point.
Yeah, now it does.
Yeah, now, like, it pays every member of your posse something. Like, they get a slight cut. Like, I think there was $1 off a lot. I think it was $1 off most things for me when I was posseing with you.
We might have gotten, like, less experience on the bounty hunter missions by doing them. Maybe.
I don't know, because when I did it solo, I was only getting, like, $7-8 per bounty. Mm. But when we were doing it with you, I was still getting that, but we were doing it together, making it so much easier.
Oh, well, we'll see.
All right, well, thanks for joining us, everyone.
Yeah, sorry this one's shorter than this week. A, we didn't have as much to talk about. B, we only have a certain amount of time that we can use per month.
Oh, yeah.
This is good.
But hopefully next time we'll have more shit to talk about.
Yeah.
All right, peace, guys.
Goodbye.
Cool.
That was shit. How dare you.